declares assembly. For all you members of the American Armed Forces and your allies, a rebroadcast of the victory parade of Spotlight Band.
And here's tonight's Spotlight roll call. Dean Hudson.
Here.
The Dean Hudson Spotlight Band.
Here.
The Marines of Camp Lejeune, New River, North Carolina. And tonight's first Spotlight tune, swinging with the Dean right about here. Phil Michelle to express his with I've Had This Feeling Before.
I've had this feeling before, but never like this. Love had me reeling before, but never like this. Who'd ever dream this could happen to someone supposed to be smart? I really must have been napping to let you walk off with my heart. My dreams and I've had quite a few, were never like this. This is too good to be true, but so was that kiss. I know by the way my heart leaps that this time I'm playing for keeps. Yes, I've had this feeling before, darling, but never like this. I know by the way my heart leaps that this time I'm playing for keeps. Yes, I've had this feeling before, darling, but never like this.
The Victory Parade of Spotlight Bands marches in 7-league boots to Marine Corps bases, Army camps, naval bases, and war industry factories. Right now, it's in dancing shoes for a Dean Hudson special, Poinciana. For the Marines at Camp Lejeune, mail call is 8 bells, mess call's at 4 bells, and music call is right now. It's Rossi Nichols calling the stops on Shoo Shoo Baby.
Shoo shoo baby, shoo 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 baby, bye 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 baby. You know your papa's off to the 7th. Don't cry baby, don't sigh baby, bye 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 baby. Well, when I get home, I'll live a life of dreams. Seems kind of tough now, mama, to say goodbye this way. Pop's gotta be rough now so that he can be sweet. Another day, bye, 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 baby. Don't cry, baby. Shoo, 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 baby. You know your papa's off to the 7th.
Stand by for action. Here comes a barrage of music and a salvo of song as the Dean Hudson crew fire away with I Found a New Baby.
Big fat mama with the meat shaking on her bone. Found a new baby, found a new gal. She's a big fat mama, meat, bone. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Drag that mess across the phone. London Bridge is falling down. Pick that gut up off the ground. Hey!
This rebroadcast is a presentation of the Armed Forces Radio Service.